Hello, my dear students, welcome back. As we have done already the explanation part of asking words in our previous lecture. So, I think you understood very well how to use these words in your sentences. But still, I want to give you a quick recap of these words. So, kindly pay attention. So, here they are asking about favorite actor or actress. So these are two person. Okay, so whenever we ask about a person, we should use the word who. Okay, now move on our next sentence. Where do you live? So here the word where is the asking word. Okay, so where means kaha. It said you about place or location. Yes, you can frame some more sentences like where's my book, where do you stay, where is your house. Okay, so in this way you can ask any question about the position or location with the help of the word where. Now move forward for the next word. When is the national day of your country? So here when is about time. Okay, so the person is asking about the time. It might be date or any particular time. So whenever you want to ask any particular time or any particular date, you should ask the questions with the when. Okay, now next one. Why do you want to learn English? So as I have already told you, why means kyun. Okay, so whenever you want to ask anybody the reason behind it, okay, so you should ask the question with the word why. Why do you want to learn English? Or you can make many more sentences like why are you crying, why are you not concentrating in the class, or many more sentences. Okay, next word is what. Okay, so the sentence is here, what do you do in your free time? So whenever you want to ask any information or you want to ask any about object or anything, you should ask the sentence with the what. Next one is which do you prefer, chocolate or pizza? So as I have already told, whenever we want to ask any living person, we should start with who, and whenever we ask any non-living or any object, we should start with which. So here chocolate and pizza, these are the objects, or you can say eating material or things. So you should start with the sentence which do you prefer. It is not who do you prefer. Okay, be careful. Who is used for person and which is used for object. Understood? So let's again revise. Here, what is used whenever we talk about any object, idea, or action, and when we talk about any place or position, then after we will use where. Now, just move forward. Next, whenever we talk about the word when, it denotes the time. Okay, and whose is used for possession. किसका है, किससे belong करता है. Okay, then who for person. Whenever we talk about a person, we use who, and whenever we talk about any non-living thing, we can use which. Whenever we talk about any manner or a way, then we will use how. And whenever we ask about any reason, we should start the sentence with the word why. W-H-Y. One thing you need to remember, you should put question mark at the last of the sentence. I think you all understood how to use these asking words in the sentences. Now let's do the exercises of your textbook. So just open your textbook, page number 84. So just read this box. The question words in English are what, where, when, whose, who, how, and why. Read the question and answers. Question number 1, it's there, what is Vijay reading? So answer is there, he is reading a story book. Next one, where did you put my bag? Answer, on your bed. Next one, why are you carrying an umbrella? Then answer will be like that, it may rain. One thing very important I want to say, that whenever you have answer and they asked about the question, So just read the answer first and try to understand what it means. And then easily you can put your question word there. Let's do an exercise. Use suitable question words and complete the dialogue. Ambo, Bimbo, what are you doing with these stones? Bimbo, I'm going to build a wall. Ambo, where are you going to build the wall? Bimbo, I'm going to build it round the field. So whenever you read the answer, I'm going to build it round the field, you can easily understood that here the question should be start with where, because it somehow gives you idea that they are asking about place. Yes? Ambo, why are you going to build the wall? Bimbo, because I am going to keep birds. Here you can easily understand why, because word is there. So it means they are asking about the reason. Yes? So you can easily put your word why there. Okay? Ambo, what sort of birds are you going to keep? I think you understood how you use your asking words there. Okay. So it's very easy. Whenever you read the answer, you can easily understand which question word you have to keep there. Bimbo. All sort of birds, big, small, green birds, red birds. Ambo. Where are you going to keep them? Bimbo. I'm going to keep them in the field. Bimbo. I will build a wall. Ambo. But the birds will fly over the wall. Bimbo. Yes, they will. I didn't think of that. Let's club together and read it again, okay?
Bimbo, what are you doing with these stones? I am going to build a wall. Where are you going to build the wall? I am going to build it round the field. Why are you going to build the wall? Because I'm going to keep birds. What sort of birds are you going to keep? All sorts of birds, big, small, green birds, red birds. Where are you going to keep them? I'm going to keep them in the field. But what will you do to stop them flying out of the field? I will build a wall. But the birds will fly over the wall. Yes, they will. I didn't think of that.
So in this way we have completed this exercise. I think you understood it well. Now next exercise is again related to the asking words. Complete the dialogues. So in this particular exercise, you have a part of discussion, or you can say dialogues, where Snow White and dwarfs are talking. So let's read it. Complete the following dialogue. One of the dwarfs. Who are you? Snow White. I am Princess. Another dwarf. What is your name? Snow White. Snow White. Third dwarf. Why have you come to our cottage? Snow White. I didn't know where to go. I saw your cottage and came in. The fourth dwarf. Will you live with us in our cottage? Snow White. Oh, yes, I will. So, in this way, we have completed this one. Now, just move forward for the next exercise. Let's enrich our word store. So, here you have exercise where some words are there, they are having the same pronunciation, but the meaning changed. I have already told you about it, like way, meet, ate, where, some. So, first one, John lost his way in the forest. How much does this pumpkin weigh? Weight means bhar. Okay, vajan. Then next one. Lions eat meat. MEAT meat. My friend will meet you at 7 this evening. MEET. Meet means milna. Okay. Third one. Will you dash this blue shirt? Will you wear this blue shirt? Where are you going during the holidays? So first wear means WEAR means pehenna, okay? And next one is WHERE, it means a asking word, okay? Then next one is at dash o'clock last night. At 8 o'clock last night, we ate lots of ice cream and chocolates. ATE, 8 means it is the second form of word EAT, eat. Okay. Next one is this sum, SUM. Sum is very difficult. Sum means sawal. Okay. In maths, you have your sums. I cannot do it. Give some more oranges. Give me some more oranges. Some means here, SOME means kuch. Okay. So, remaining exercises I will give you in the next video lecture. Till then, you can revise it, the whole exercises, and learn chapter number 7 properly. So, thanks a lot. Keep smiling and keep learning. If you like this video, subscribe the channel. Thank you.